Hey, let's go in and check out the market. There's some vendors in this little market in here, Harrison. Let's go check that out. There's some pillows that I want to show you because I use this pillow. It's called the Shepherd's Pillow. I'll put the link down below. She fills these pillowcases full of wool, and it naturally repels fleas and mites, dust mites, and all this kind of stuff. And at the same time, when the pillow flattens out, you can just put it in the dryer and cool, and then it just fluffs right up again. So anyway, I've had one of these pillows for about a year, and some people, they swear by them, and I find it's been a great pillow. So if you guys are looking for a pillow, this might be the one for you. Let me show it to you. The pillows. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. So yeah, these are the pillows. They're filled with sheep's wool. I don't know if there's any other type of wool, but sheep's wool. And yeah, they're great. So check them out. I'll put the link down in the description. But they're really comfortable, and they stay clean. You don't have to sanitize them or anything because they do have that antibacterial sort of natural thing going on. So yeah, check it out if you want, because bodybuilders need to sleep too, right? Train the muscles, not the joints. Some like Gallantian music here. Let me know what you think. Mountain. So welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about measuring body fat levels. All right, because some people get obsessed about this. I just had somebody ask me to make a video on this subject, and basically the person was saying that every time they measure their body fat levels, when they go up in body weight, like say no matter what they do with their diet, maybe they're doing the perfect diet, low carb, low fat, whatever, they're noticing when they're gaining 5 pounds, half of it is fat and half of it is muscle, but they're never able to gain lean muscle mass. Now, the problem is with this entire scenario is that they're trusting a machine to be 100% accurate. And I know for a fact that the body composition machines that I used before, because they run electric current through the body and everything, and you know, a lot of times it measures your water levels, your water retention levels and everything. And I remember when I was sitting at around 11%, 12% body fat, it was like showing that I was at 20% or 18%. And this was back in the day, like when, you know, I was competing, I was pretty aware of where I was at, how much weight I needed to lose to get on stage and so forth. So one thing I will say first of all is don't obsess about the details too much, especially when it comes down to a machine, because there are some variables and stuff that you might not be aware of that are affecting the reading. So just simplify in your training program, just simplify it, just gain strength, and therefore from gaining strength, rep out with that strength, and then from there you will start to gain lean muscle mass, and then at some point you can go on a cut, and when you go on a cut, then you'll start to shed some of that body fat, right? And of course that's another technique in itself. You start to learn what diet techniques work best for you in order to shed the body fat. You don't want to do it too aggressively, yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't want to get in the way of your training, and you don't want to get in the way of actually gaining muscle from obsessing about what type of weight you're putting on constantly. Now, I know I always talk to you about lean bulking. You want to gain as lean as possible weight as possible, but don't trust a machine 100%. The machines, the body composition machines, I know there are different ones maybe than I've used before out there, but unless you're actually weighing yourself in one of those tanks where you submerge yourself, I'm pretty sure you're not going to get super accurate readings, and they're going to vary from person to person depending on water retention levels and so forth. So from that, just simplify things. If it looks like you're putting on a lot of body fat, well then just cut your carbs down a bit, cut your fat down a bit as far as what you're taking in, and replace with protein, and then see what happens. But you have to make these adjustments along the way. It's kind of like driving a car along the road. If the road suddenly turns left, then you steer left. If it turns right, then you turn right. But you don't just keep going according to your blueprint or according to your idea or your plan, regardless of what the road's showing you. So if your body starts to show you that it's putting on body fat, and you can actually see it through pinching and everything, then just start replacing some of the fat and some of the carbs with protein or green vegetables, and that should be enough to make the necessary adjustment for you to put on mass that's a little bit leaner, right? So this should be the answer. It's really this simple. It doesn't have to be as complicated as people make it out to be. It's really this simple, and I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and if you need to get hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and take care for now. Oh yeah, and share my stuff. I'm telling them to share my stuff. I mean it, you gotta share it. I'm just gonna wait here until you share my stuff. You just click it down there. I know this is kind of awkward. We're having like an awkward moment right now because I'm calling you on you not sharing my stuff. Yeah, the button's right down there. It's not there. No, it's down below the video. It's just the share button. Good. I hope you shared my stuff because I can't tell.